1, 2, 3. Ha!
Good joke. Welcome back, guys. Nothing happens here on the damn podcast. It's your boys. What's up?
We back. We in this, baby.
We got a new setup, new set.
We switched it again. 3.0.
Yeah.
Maybe now we get to 10K subs.
But I was watching the table podcast. Our lighting was pretty sexy then.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
100%.
But the table is like too.
It's too formal.
It's
like
you
Joe-
gotta,
Yeah, you just have to like set up straight and just.
But do you think because of the table, people thought that we're talking about like more like meaningful shit? We had more views on the table.
No, we had more guests then too.
we were brown table talk.
No, our non-guest episodes had more views on the table too.
Yeah, because before that we had guests, nah?
Oh, yeah.
So we had like guests, and then we did like a boys only, and
Who
that's
needs
why
guests,
we had
bro? We're the guests, man.
Yeah,
हमने काफी से बोला भी ना आ जाओ.
Yeah, filmmaker, actor Shabazz Shigri, producer, entrepreneur Miraj Haq, rapper Kam Laude, doctor Sama Karamat,
and actor.
and actor, and music producer. But yeah, we're back for another episode of No Guests Here.
No guests here. We'll have guests pretty soon. I'm pretty sure Sama's been doing a bad job of not letting guests in. We try and bring guests, but Sama be doing some stupid shit. So
Nah, man.
what's he been doing?
I'm about to bring all sorts of viewership and numbership soon. I can't say why.
How are you gonna do that?
I
Then
can't
why the
say
fuck
why.
would you speak about
Yeah.
it?
Because it's a T.
So, Miru, what's our next topic?
The next topic, man. Another thing that's been happening in
Yeah?
Pakistan, which has stirred a lot of controversy, is the whole Javed Akhtar thing.
Oh my God, really?
Who knows? Tell us about it.
Javed Akhtar was in
What did he say?
Pakistan at this lit festival, which I think you were.
which
The festival was lit.
Lit festival.
Was it lit?
Yeah, it was lit.
bro. All right.
मुझे
It was
मुझे
the
और
Fest
मुझे और
festival.
हाँ फेस्ट फेस्टिवल मुझे और शिगरी को इनवाइट आई थी लेकिन हमने कहा we're not going. Right, शिगरी? Okay, cool. लेकिन उसके ऊपर he made this controversial remark about India and Pakistan. I think let me get this word right.
Well-
Controversial. There we go.
Wow. What
Thank
was the
you.
remark?
I think उससे किसी ने सवाल किया था about why Indian artists don't come to Pakistan. And it was like we've had Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan and all these other artists in India. लेकिन आप ये सोचें like we still people living in Mumbai have the people that attacked Mumbai are still amongst you guys in like Pakistan.
God damn it, bro. Get through it. Come on. You can do it, bro. Come on.
मैं सोच रहा था because I was
That's what it
like,
feels like when I'm speaking.
This was worse.
I'm having trouble today speaking. लेकिन उसे he said some stupid shit about Pakistan.
So he got political.
Very political.
He got political and touchy on a very sensitive.
Yeah, and then he
topic.
went back to India and उधर जाके भी उसने बोला कि the making of Pakistan was like the biggest blunder in the history of
Whoa.
something.
Did he
What?
actually say
Holy
that?
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see the video? Did you read any articles? 'Cause
I read an article, yes.
because I don't really believe the articles. They've been making shit up, like just making it worse.
Yeah.
Yes, like what he said, he shouldn't have.
लेकिन उसने
But then
उसको-
there are some things they're just like sensationalizing.
Yeah.
That plus I think यार I just feel like वो जब इधर even when he was in Lahore बहुत ज़्यादा इन्हें खुश आमदीद किया उसके पैरों में बैठ के घुटनों में बैठ के शुरू हो गए हैं like okay welcome them be a good host or whatever
They
but
were just sitting on the ground, bro.
bro
That's
there
fine, that's
उसको there was this one woman who
Bro,
was
but you haven't been you haven't seen this. It happens in our industry all the time. It happens
Yeah.
on sets. It happens on shoot. When you're on a set and there's a really senior actor there, the first thing a lot of actors do is they go and they touch their knees.
Senior
no
respected person.
even we do that हमारे उसमें भी है राजपूत हम इनको घुटनों को हाथ लगाते हैं what I'm saying is there was this one girl sitting घुटने पकड़ के रो रही है okay she might be like a big fan and he's like a good writer also I just feel like बहुत ज़्यादा सर पे चढ़ा लेते हैं but ठीक है इंडिया से आए उसको welcome करो but इतना ना चढ़ाओ कि वो फिर
I don't think
बेइज्जती
it's
करके
because
चला जाए
India से आया. I think it's because
It's his work.
Javed
It's
Akhtar.
his marriage.
जावेद अख्तर
Yeah.
के अलावा
Name is
bro
pretty
हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा impressed हैं
Like if you met Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
If I met who?
Dooley dollar dealer.
if I met Andrew Tate
Yeah, you'd be like on his feet. You'd be like rubbing
I'd
his
be
shins.
like, what up bro
What up, bro? Oh, you'd be
come
like,
to the podcast
Sir.
I would never say sir to him
Have you seen the clip of the Kapoors like Ranbir, Anil Kapoor, and all these guys meeting
Keep going.
Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
Like he's
Oh
sitting
yeah,
on the
yeah.
sofa,
They were all
वो
up
नीचे
Butch De
बैठे हुए
Niro's
हैं,
You're
ass,
बैठे
comparing
हैं.
Robert De Niro to fucking Javed Akhtar, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, वो उनको he was doing the same thing.
It's
he was not
two
giving them
sides of the
much
same
respect.
coin, Miru.
What,
He
what I'm
he was
saying
being a
is
little rude and everything.
What I'm saying is give them respect, be a good host. लेकिन Bollywood के
Easier
लोगों
said
को
than done,
इतना
right?
सर पे ना चढ़ा लो कि बस
नहीं,
वही
but
सब कुछ
it's
है.
not about Bollywood. It's just it's in our South Asian culture that we give respect to elders in a very different way. Like whether we're Robert De Niro ho, Javed Akhtar ho. So that's just
मैं
there.
ये तो
But
नहीं
it's
कह रहा
just
कि
about
रिस्पेक्ट ना दो, मैं कह रहा हूँ रिस्पेक्ट जरूर दो, बी गुड होस्ट व्हाटएवर, लेकिन सर पे मत चढ़ाओ कि वो आपके मुल्क में आके आप कितनी बेइज्जती कर रहे हैं and you can't even say shit.
Did the gathering, the private gathering, happen after that
No, day before.
political statement or
day
before?
Huh,
Day
it was a
before.
day before. So after it happened, all these guys are coming out and saying we did not know that he said that, or we this happened.
Oh,
there.
Ali
is that
Zafar ने
what
statement दी
happened?
थी, he was like I wasn't aware of what he said.
anyone knew,
उसने बोला भी था उसके बारे में, लेकिन what I'm
Because
saying,
that wasn't televised. That was just like a thing. Like people
that
like
was
put
mostly
clips
on
up with their
social
phone,
media,
right?
social media and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't live. Yeah.
it was like a private gathering that they had for him.
Nice. Thank you for
Interesting.
enlightening us.
What do you think about it?
I don't really think much about it. I don't really. One, I don't follow political news too much,
Yeah.
and two, I don't know, man. Free speech. Anyone can say whatever the fuck. It's everyone's own responsibility to be offended about something.
So you don't care about what's happening in your country, like politically? It affects you every day.
He's a person who said some words.
I'm talking about politics in general.
Oh no, I don't follow politics. No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't want to. I think there's enough misery in one's own life. You don't need to absorb more from outside.
He shouldn't have thrown shade like that though.
Yeah, he said some
Oh, yeah.
stupid shit.
He could have
shouldn't
gone
have.
without throwing shade.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have. But I mean, at
that's
the
straight
same
up
time,
throwing
like
shade.
it's like I can choose to be triggered by it or be super offended by it. I don't personally. So
Yeah.
no, I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Sama?
Stories नहीं post हो रही यार. Okay, all right.
Stories,
Posting stories?
एक ही तो show है इतने सालों के बाद. No, I'm doing it while we're doing this. Yeah.
Anyways.
So yeah.
Next,
You
up?
know what else is failing? Like this fucking story post. Apparently, Aquaman 2 is failing. Yeah, it's fucking.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, man, they're fucking. They had some test screenings for Aquaman 2.
People walked out.
Yeah.
People threw
Yeah.
up and shit. No, I'm kidding. They didn't throw up. People walked out.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine people walking out of a movie as big as Aquaman 2. Darren, Judd.
And the amount of
Sama?
Yeah.
No, you're not sitting.
I'm
at,
listening. I'm listening.
You're not sitting at like a party on your
Yeah.
phone.
yeah. Come on.
First of all, this
All right,
motherfucker
and-
comes late to the podcast
Fuck
every
DC.
fucking time.
Moving away from Aquaman, then he's
Yeah.
not interested.
yeah.
Avatar 2. Avatar
yeah,
2.
Avatar
Who's
2.
seen it here? You've seen it? You've seen it?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen
I still
it
have to
Oh,
watch
no,
it.
no, only him and a man. Him and a man. Him and I seen it? Shit.
yet. Yeah.
I still have to. But I saw some videos again on the
The motion capture and performance capture
and
stuff.
everything,
Yeah. It's
the
fucking
way they've
nuts.
shot. That's pretty
Yeah.
insane.
We talked about this in the last podcast on the
Padcast.
podcast, on the podcast, but that's not going to be airing, so we're going to talk about it again. What they did this time, as you've seen in the videos, is combine the motion capture with like real life elements,
Yeah.
like underwater shooting. You see that video of the
Yeah.
underwater shoot? Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Which gave them like that sort of real life texture and
Yeah.
everything towards everything because it's in water, right? The whole movie's set in water. You've seen it.
And
Oh,
the
you haven't
motion
seen it.
and everything.
Oh,
It has to
well,
be.
you're not going to
very-
watch it.
He's seen it. I haven't seen it.
You're never going to watch it. Yeah.
No, I'll watch it.
Please,
I'm
please,
hyped.
please.
I'm hyped for the other tribes they're gonna of the Navi they're gonna introduce. That's gonna.
Oh, there are
be
more
tight.
tribes?
There's gonna be more. There's gonna be the fire tribe next.
Oh, the way of
yeah,
the fire.
the way of the fire.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
then
this is the way of the water.
so I guess
right?
it's
'Cause
like,
this is the water tribe.
Earth, water, fire,
Earth, water,
it's
wind.
elements. Right?
Wind is probably gonna be next.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they're gonna- but no wind. What? Because we've already flown with them.
We have. Yeah.
I think wind and earth was covered in the first one.
the next one is coming out next
year,
year,
right?
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
but how many can they make in
Avatars.
Yeah.
Well, now that they've kind of tuned in their technology, I
Uh-huh.
think they can just shoot them like normal movies.
So won't James Cameron do the same thing again? Okay, maybe make the next one 3-4 years afterwards. Again a technological breakthrough. Again,
leap?
because he's been doing that.
Could be, but I don't think so because the technology from like the first one and now is like we're already leaps and bounds ahead.
Yeah.
And I think they started shooting the second one back then, too, or no?
Also when
Yeah, they shot him back to back.
Yeah. So they have all this footage. I think
Yeah,
they probably have more story footage.
Yeah.
Because that's why it took so long. I think he was planning out the whole arc of the franchise.
Yeah.
कितने अरसे बाद आई है this one after the first one? This Avatar?
13
13
years.
years. Wow.
13
Oh,
years,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Long
he
time.
wrote the film before Titanic, right? That's what
Yeah.
I heard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like he wrote the thing. He said we don't have the technology.
Technology,
and then
yeah,
he
he was-
shelved it.
yeah.
So then he
Oh.
waited, and then when the technology was there, then he made the first film, and then the next one.
Shit.
Bam.
Damn.
The I don't know if you caught it, but immediately because the CGI was so good, but Kate Winslet, her character for some reason,
Kate Winslet?
she was the queen of the the queen of
Oh, is that who
the
that
king
was?
of the
Oh, shit.
water tribe.
Yeah.
The leader of the water tribe, that was his wife. Immediately, for some reason, you can uski shakal aap pehchan sakte ho. Like it's very visible.
I didn't even recognize her.
I was so focused. I was like, oh shit, that's Kate Winslet. And then I checked and it was Kate Winslet.
I recognized the guy.
The guy too. Yeah, I didn't know his name.
Yeah,
I didn't know his
but
name.
I know his
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
And then the kid I didn't recognize, whatever his name was.
The kids, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I didn't really pick up on the kids either.
That spider kid though looks a lot like the actor who plays Quicksilver in
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
the other one, the other Quicksilver.
Evan
From
something.
X-Men, yeah.
Yeah,
Evan
Evan
Peters.
something.
Evan Peters, yeah.
yeah.
That was weird.
Oh yeah. I see
Mito, what
that.
did you think about it?
It was a great film, man.
Great film, right? What's your
Yeah.
favorite part?
The one that you liked.
The
Just
what?
talk about
Oh,
underwater scenes.
The underwater scenes?
Underwater
Oh,
scenes.
nice.
Loved it, bro.
Nice with the kaiju.
Yeah, and Kate was looking nice too.
Yeah. The ship sank. Yeah, and then like Leonardo was swimming up top.
मैंने भी उसको recognize कर लिया.
shit,
You
nice,
saw
nice.
Leonardo swimming
Yeah,
like
Leonardo
across.
ने
He's
life
like-
jacket फेंक दी
He's
उसके
like,
लिए.
Rose, what are you doing?
Did you know that scene when Naruto showed up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jin Kazama came
बीच
forward.
में अमिताभ बच्चन भी आ गया था एक scene के अंदर.
It's a good one, Mito.
Yeah.
You,
Wait, so have you guys caught up on the last one?
No, I still haven't, bro.
Well,
I gotta do it. I got both episodes.
which
So
one
I
was the
just
last
gotta-
one?
The one that came out
6 and 7, I
episode
think.
7.
I watched the one with the
Yeah.
cliffhanger at the end where like,
Oh, that's 6. That's 6. Yeah.
oh, so there's another one out?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, 7's out. 7's out.
What day does this come out?
I think
Sunday, every Sunday.
every Sunday or every
Sunday.
Monday?
No,
How
every
many-
Sunday.
how many
We
episodes?
get it on Monday, but they're at Sunday.
How many episodes is it?
Because we're in the future.
Abhi to it's ongoing, so it's going to be I
We're
think
in
about
the
9 or 10
Time
episodes.
zone wise, we're in the future.
I saw this one video. पता नहीं क्या था कि if the world's gonna end or some shit like that, हमें एक दिन पहले क्यों नहीं पता चल जाता? Because
Oh, 'cause we're in
we're
the future.
It's in the West. It's coming here next.
God.
um,
Well, if the world ends the way it does in Hollywood movies, it's going to start over there anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, that's true.
All calamities start in California.
New
usually.
York,
Yeah, New York,
California, Washington D.C.
let's see about that.
We'll find out a lot. I was always curious to see what a movie would be like if aliens invade Pakistan.
Oof.
And how the Pakistani populace would react.
पिंडी में
Aliens.
पिंडी में तू सोच aliens आए हो.
आ गया बाबा जी.
They just get pissed off and start throwing shit at it. Like,
That film with the aliens and the language, क्या नाम है उसमें? Superman वाली जो है उसमें.
what?
What's
Lewis
her
Lane.
name?
Oh, you're talking
Lois
about the
Lane, yeah.
language one, yeah.
Oh, the one where they stand in
Yeah,
the
I
thing
think
and they
that
go, yeah,
in
that was
film
really
they show
interesting. Yeah.
those aliens they come
Shit,
like
what was that movie called?
the rest
Wait,
of
I'll
the
look it
places
up.
first. I think Pakistan maybe आते हैं या इस areas में you know those things.
Well, yeah,
things
in
land.
every movie they land
Yeah.
everywhere. I mean, even in
and then they
Independence Day, like they land in Africa,
Yeah.
India, but they never show like the people like actually dealing with it.
That's their
It's always Americans
films to shoot.
Americans dealing with it. Yeah. Only the American military is involved. Only the American hero is
Exactly.
involved. But yeah,
That
yeah.
movie
following the shots.
was-
What if aliens land in Pakistan?
That'd be crazy, man. If aliens पाकिस्तान में जैसे भाग के चले जाएंगे वो जिस किस्म की हरकतें हमारे लोगों ने उनके साथ करनी है.
क्यों?
क्या मतलब?
Arrival.
Arrival.
Arrival. With the weird bean-looking UFOs and shit.
You remember that movie?
That was nuts.
Yeah, good movie. Huh?
The Arrival.
Hey man, back to Aquaman. Come on.
what
Yo,
about
man.
Aquaman?
Are you done?
But here's the thing. I wasn't posting, man. Somebody says some dumb shit. I had to set him straight.
Just
real
put your
quick.
phone there.
I did. I'm gonna flip it over.
He's
Yeah.
a child, bro.
But anyway, it's clearly because of the Amber Heard shit that movie's getting flack.
nah, bro.
No, because
Are they putting Amber
had
Heard
to.
in it?
No.
She's. Have you not seen the
I
first?
have seen
Oh,
the
wait,
first
sorry.
one, but they were saying that
You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen the
You've
first
seen
Aquaman.
Aquaman?
हाँ, लेकिन मैं
Holy
डाउनलोड की
shit.
थी. लेकिन what I'm saying is वो कहते हैं ना कि उसको काट देंगे उसका.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine you're cutting. She's the second lead. So there, like imagine you're probably cutting a huge chunk of the story out. So of course the movie's gonna suck. It's gonna look like a trailer essentially. Like I mean I don't know. I haven't seen it. But
Like all DC
I'm
movies
just
did.
Like
they
you
all-
Aquaman fans,
Shut
would
the
you be
fuck
okay
up.
with Amber Heard being in the film?
My what?
Like, would you guys
Oh,
be
good
okay? Like,
question.
जितने सारे Aquaman के fans
I just
हैं,
want to see just get the movie out because it's gonna be all gone anyway. Like that whole part of the timeline is like
He doesn't care
It's
about
history.
social implications of anything. But yeah,
I mean, if that's the case, then cancel the film, then cancel the Flash as well. Ezra Miller.
that's
bro,
what they
he's
should have done. Yeah,
He's a fucking psycho.
he's a fucking madman, dude. Yeah,
He's actually the evil Flash in real life. Like
he's been going around like kidnapping people and harassing people,
throwing chairs at old women. Like, you know,
I don't know
like,
how the hell they let that movie go. Like,
yeah.
And
insane.
he's still going to be the Flash in the
No, he's done.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
I think if DC fucked that movie, they would have lost too much money. They'd be like, we're done. We
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
They had to finish that movie off.
Yeah, so that, you know, I mean, let's see. But then, you know what else is bad? Ant-Man is also the worst rated Marvel film of all time.
Yeah, but it has a great audience score.
Hey, man, so does a lot of, I think, what is it? Sharknado has a
Great movie. Have you seen it?
Great,
You
great
haven't seen it?
audience score.
Have you not seen Sharknado, bro?
No, I'm not gonna. I've seen a bunch of other shark movies. I love a stupid shark film.
For a guy who watches the Fresh and Fit podcast, trust me,
That's what
you're
I
way
don't.
better
I
off
don't watch
watching
their podcast.
Sharknado.
I watch their clips.
Have you seen Piranha 3D?
That's what I'm saying. Those films are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, what that audience score tells you is it's right
Well,
there in front of you.
I mean, the audience score of Man of
It's
Steel.
good entertainment.
The audience score of Man of Steel is lower than the audience score of Ant-Man, so I don't know what to do about that.
I mean,
it is.
It's still
Yeah.
the greatest.
No, I think he's
Marvel
making
film of
shit
all
up.
time.
No,
Yeah.
check it. Google it.
No.
Really?
Google it, yeah. The audience score, not the critic score.
Ah.
I think critic score is bullshit in this day and age. It's a bunch of
Oh,
woke ass
definitely.
fucking liberals sitting there with their fucking views and like, this should be more realistic. Like, fuck you. It's a fucking fantasy movie.
Exactly. Like you're making films for the audience if they like it,
yeah.
if it's good, then yeah.
So critics, I feel like
75%
on.
It's Man of Steel.
Yeah,
75.
and then
about the other
check
one?
me out on Ant-Man, buddy.
Ant-Man.
Audience score, buddy.
It's still bombing though. It's still bombing.
Did it just
It
recently
seemed
get
like
released?
a good film, like from
Fun
the trailer
movie,
and
like,
everything.
look-
I haven't seen it yet, but like
Great spectacle.
80,
want to watch
83.
it. Oh,
Big difference. Well, let's say money wise, it's bombing.
Who cares about money, bro?
That's
Disney
what-
don't. Disney don't need no money,
Black
bro.
Adam भी तो थी ना फिर,
Black Adam.
Black
Adam,
Adam,
like-
वो तौबा,
Is
तौबा,
that like
तौबा.
a 80, like a almost like a 90%
हाँ,
audience
लेकिन
score?
तेरे
No,
spoil-
No, it does.
क्या
Oh
किया
shit,
तेरे
we gotta
not
fact
the
check
audience,
this.
but money wise.
Black Adam.
Black Adam wasn't like all the numbers and everything was really badly manipulated by like
Yeah.
the Rock and shit.
The box office
The box
numbers,
office,
yeah.
the box
yeah,
office
that's what
numbers.
we're talking
Yeah.
about.
So it was like a huge
shit.
flop basically.
88, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Black Adam has the same exact score as Ant-Man.
No,
But some,
Ant-Man's at 83.
yeah, so 83. And then audience score is shit. Black Adam critic score is shit.
So
Same
to
with
each their own. To each their own. But I'm just saying, fuck Ant-Man.
Also, Ant-Man's like their second shitty movie in the line of like what, 15, 20, 20 movies now.
Really?
Yeah.
Post Endgame, what's a good film? Not even post Endgame. Post No Way Home.
Bro,
what's a great game?
just up to Endgame, that's like 15 movies.
No, post Endgame.
So I'm okay with a few shitty movies afterwards.
So post No Way Home. Name a good Marvel film or a good.
I enjoyed Eternals. I know you didn't. A lot of people didn't. You didn't. I
Yeah,
liked
I
Eternals.
was- it was
I really.
fine.
I've watched it again twice now, and each time I watch it,
I
I'm
like the CGI.
Yeah, and the Sentinels. What?
Yeah,
no, that's,
yeah.
Sentinels.
Sentinels.
No,
yeah.
No, not Sentinels. That's X-Men.
Centennials.
No.
थोड़ा change करके ऐसे लगे
Centennials.
The guy that was
that's a
sticking
word,
out of
but
the
no.
sticking out of the
Something with
earth,
a C,
right?
I don't know.
The guy that was sticking out of the earth. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're not Centennials, bro.
That was Sentinels.
No, that's from fucking X-Men. The Sentinels are those things that break
Cerebrals?
robots.
No, that's
That's
also
also X-Men, bro. Something Celestial.
yeah.
Sentient.
Celestial.
Celestials.
Celestial.
They got Sentinels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That depiction was the coolest. That's like the coolest thing
Yeah.
I've seen. Like when he
Yeah.
comes in the end and shit. It's like Galactus, right? I think that's a precursor to Galactus, introducing us to a galaxy-sized villain.
I fuck with Silver Surfer though.
Like Galactus and Silver Surfer.
Boy, now, yeah. Silver Surfer is fucking dope.
Yeah.
He's fucking dope.
Dope as shit.
Even that original, that Jessica Alba Fantastic Four
Well, that was
movie.
a great franchise.
That was a
I
great
like
fucking
yeah.
film.
I
Those
like
first
that.
two films
I've
were
seen that
they were
one,
pretty
yeah.
fun.
Wasn't
yeah.
it 3?
No, I think 2.
Oh, okay. It's 2.
One and then Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh, yeah. Then it got canceled.
Yeah, and
That was
the way,
great.
The way the fucker came out of the surfboard and stuff, like that shit
Oh.
was.
And their Doctor,
remember that?
Their Doctor Doom was on point too.
Yeah, dude, that guy was great.
But they're bringing a Doctor Doom back.
You saw that very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking
I love that
ran out
actor,
of
bro.
the
That
mic.
who
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Doctor Doom.
He was great.
Because I remember back in the day on this channel, this
Pretender.
cable channel called
No, he was on a TV show. Yeah.
Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck. Yeah.
Nip Tuck. It was basically about like a drama series about 2 plastic surgeons. That's what actually kind of convinced me to do medicine.
Wow.
But if you watch the show, it's pretty fucked up.
Is that at the same time as House? I think it's around the same
A little
time.
after, I think.
A little after.
Yeah.
It was.
Because I
on-
remember seeing like the poster
Yeah.
and
Yo, House
whatever.
was awesome, man.
House was
You
amazing.
know what was more
man.
awesome than House?
What?
Scrubs. I don't know if you ever watched that shit.
Oh shit! I used to watch that.
Yo,
Scrubs and what's the other show called? Grey's Anatomy.
Oh god.
Oh.
I used to watch that show.
You're half cool. Half cool. Scrubs was great.
Yeah.
Scrubs I used to watch.
But Hugh Laurie in
an
House,
actor,
you know,
bro.
the entire thing. Oh man,
So pissed off and in pain all the time. Just asshole. I loved it.
I think I saw him on House first, and then I figured out he's making an accent. Like, you know, that's.
Oh
when,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Like
I mean,
English, like American accent.
Yeah,
No.
he's
British?
Yeah.
These British actors,
To
man, they be
fry
taking
him.
over.
It's mostly British actors.
Yeah, they be
so,
taking over. Spider-Man's British. Superman was British.
Because the British speak American better than Americans do, I think. As in, it's more,
Yeah.
it's more Shakespearean in their language. And they come from, I think, a more Shakespearean school of acting.
More
So that's why a lot of these
theatrical and everything.
theatrical.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many Benedict Cumberbatch, Henry Cavill, so many
Xavier.
Loki. What's
Oh,
Tom
Henry-
Hiddleston.
Henry's
Yeah.
from the UK.
Loki.
Now imagine the X-Men 1, right? Back in the 2000 whatever came out. Now imagine if Magneto and Xavier weren't Patrick fucking Stewart and Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
Now these are
Sir
like
Ian McKellen.
Sir Ian. They're like Shakespearean actors. If
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah,
bring
yeah.
that reality and that seriousness to those
Yeah.
roles, they wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
And that's a great
Exactly.
school of thought for even our industry to pursue.
Yeah.
To sell fake shit, like if your story's about like, you know, fantasy shit, like, you know, Jin Booth, laser space and shit, cast actors who can like sell that shit with gravitas. But I mean, we don't really have that yet here. That kind of
Do
acting.
we have any such like that sort of a theatrical school or something, or that
I
sort
don't know.
of
I don't think so.
Pakistan में
like not
And
really
वो
a
क्या है,
school,
वो
but like an
है?
institution. Like
Karachi.
there's
एक नापा है.
Napa, yeah,
is
Napa.
वो
one.
है उसके अलावा
एक नापा एक अजोका है, and then
A joke.
I think that's what it's called, ajoka. Napa I know of.
and do actors from there, are they like
They
taken
get
into
proper
films
train
and
training.
Yeah,
everything?
theater
Yeah,
and roles and shit.
I think Zia Mohyuddin, I think he passed away also, rest in peace. He used to teach over there.
he was
Napa mein.
I think he was a head or something, right?
Yeah. At one point, they were actually trying to bring the New York Film Academy to Pakistan. लेकिन वो किस तरह क्या
क्यों हंस रहे हैं?
What are you
This guy
laughing?
talks about New York.
No, they were.
Tell us about New York.
You
Film
don't
Academy.
believe he went to New York Film Academy?
No, I know he did.
I'm
But
gonna
for the
bring
longest
that.
time, I thought he went to New York Film Academy like the way I went to New York Film Academy.
No, I
Yeah.
did a 12-week course. You did like a 16-week course.
I did a 2-year course, bro.
And you dropped out after a year. You stopped like.
I dropped out for second year.
Oh,
I was
फिर तुझे
like, nah.
उन्होंने तुझे दे किस तरह दिया ये? How the fuck did they give you the certificate if you didn't finish, bro? I'm pretty sure you had a 4.0 GPA.
Gaslighted them.
Yeah, I had a
He
4.0
gaslighted them into giving him a certificate.
My
It's like-
option was at that point, then you can, I can go to New York and continue and finish my degree.
Yeah, or just pay them and get the
or
certificate.
come back to Pakistan and start working. And I was like, nahi maine Pakistan jaakar kaam karna hai. Should have fucking gone to New York, bro.
You should have.
Yeah.
You should have. Oh, man. But NCA ke saath they were. I spoke with the president of the New York Film Academy once because I was like, Pakistan क्यों नहीं आते? कहते एक दफा हम.
You said it in that way. Urdu mein bola tha se.
हाँ, उर्दू पंजाबी बोलते हैं वो.
Hey,
हाँ.
who the fuck is the president of the New York Film Academy?
I have his card with me. I'll show it to
Holy
you.
shit.
तुझे दिखाऊंगा मैं.
I don't know that.
I was kidding, by the way. मैंने अंग्रेजी में उससे बात की थी.
Wow.
He's so gullible, man.
No, I mean, oh, never mind. Go on.
Okay,
Just go on.
NCA के साथ they were trying to do like a collaboration, but वो बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे मांगे so teachers couldn't come. So I think an institution like the New York Film Academy, if it comes to Pakistan, क्योंकि दुबई में भी है, मुंबई में भी है, इधर आएगी तो फिर से काफी फर्क पड़ना शुरू हो जाएगा, like you know, trained actors and stuff.
And
But यहाँ पे
trained
जो है
by
already trained.
Hollywood standards, trained by industry standards over there. हमारे यहाँ training बहुत अलग है, especially for like technical staff, to technical expertise and like crew, gaffer, camera assistants. It's a very different training. It's not. They don't follow like a lot of the procedures and the protocols that I learned. They don't exist here at all.
और साथ दूसरी बात ये कि इधर पाकिस्तान के अंदर वो बेसिकली एक प्रमोशन टाइप की होती है, गैफर से स्टार्ट होगा, उसके बाद थोड़े से बाद AD बन जाएगा, eventually he'll become the director,
हाँ.
and then you know
No one
it's
wants to. In America, you'd find someone like, "What do you want to do?" I just
Yeah.
want to be a good ass fucking gaffer for
Exactly.
the next 10 years. Like, okay, cool, awesome, work with me. Here, the gaffer wants to be something else within a year.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be a director, basically.
Eventually, yes.
everyone wants to be a director. Yeah.
So they like वो एक team का हिस्सा बन जाएंगे and like move up slowly and become a director
And
eventually.
moving up slowly is good. There should be upward progression, but at the same time, like, there's no one wants to specialize in a skill.
Exactly, yeah.
I want to be a sound guy. I want to be a light guy. Everyone just wants to be the guy, like the guy. Mera naam hai sab samne hai, shit, all that
They
shit.
got to know their role and shut their mouth.
What?
No, that's not what we're talking about.
That's a line from The Rock.
Oh God.
The Rock.
Yeah, know your role. This is a team. Everyone's got a role, so know your role.
No,
Shut your mouth.
that's not the point. That's the opposite of the point. that we were trying to
Anyway,
make.
fuck
Point-
gaffers.
The point we're trying to make.
Whoa,
No, whoa,
what the fuck would you say that,
whoa.
man, Chod?
They're like the backbone of shoots, bro.
Yeah.
What are they?
Wait.
Wait, come on.
Yeah, so the same style of work is also in the the music industry here. So I found out that we don't have any new orchestras anymore. You know, the whole orchestras we had, जो कि films में play होते थे, Coke Studio में play होते हैं. The notation, the standard notation that's used, you've seen that, right? The lines and the dots and everything. In Pakistan, we have our own Desi notation. So, and only those guys, they're very old now.
You're talking about like sheet music?
Yeah, sheet music. The
खुद अपनी बनाई हुई है तो।
like they have their own notation here, which is very like उसी की एक variation ही है, but only they can understand it. So the new guys who are learning the actual, notation and everything, it's hard to like.
There's no standardized. So you're saying like अगर music sheet मिले तो वो उस तरह नहीं होगी जैसे.
हाँ, like so.
Beethoven का Ninth Symphony लिखा हुआ है.
हाँ, उनकी अपनी थोड़ी सी different होगी. So the new guys who are learning, उन्होंने तो वही वाली सीखी हुई है
the real one.
actual one.
Yeah.
So like
it's hard to,
according to the scene,
communicate.
like the music scene here, that's what they kind of made it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like just imagine यहाँ पे 10, 15, 20 लोग हैं आपस में वही orchestras play कर रहे हैं.
मतलब हम
So
तो
they end up
इन्हीं
making
notes पे
their
चलते
own.
हैं,
हाँ, they end up making their own thing. Like, you know how we have our own sort of terminologies when we're recording. It's not the standard one.
The standard one.
Just
Yeah,
imagine
of
it's
course,
only us, so it's just gonna be us just
Yeah.
using.
I mean, I think it's fine to have like your own shorthand amongst your team, but then that shorthand should be born of the standardized practice. I think.
But
at the very
problem is that team is the only team. We don't have any new people who are into orchestras and making all these things. But okay, this one guy was like, we don't know what the next generation is. So once these guys are gone, the new people playing the violins and cellos and everything, we don't know where they're going to come from.
Wow.
So yeah, that's same thing on the film sets. Like a lot of problem I have, like even just like when I'm selecting lights, like I'll be like doing a shoot, like kaun si lights chahiye. They call every light something other than what I know it to be. So you never know like what light is which light, which stand is which stand. Like
that's true.
Natu, Katu, Pitu.
Yeah.
Like just give me
बहुत different नाम रखे होते हैं. Even like extension का नाम बक्सी रखा होता है.
Baksi.
वो पोली कर दो.
the only term, one of the few terms that they actually share that I was surprised is apple box.
Apple box. Yes.
Apple
box है पता है. लेकिन ये extension को बोलते हैं बक्सी लेके आओ when like they're doing shoots and stuff. बक्सी लेके आओ.
Because I guess they do put it in like a little box.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
This was इसका नाम बक्सी रखा हुआ है.
But I wish. And same thing on scripts, right? Screenplays. Now you guys watched Romantics. Even in Bollywood, their scripts are written in English. Roman.
That
Urdu.
was really surprising.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
bro,
It was
what the
like
hell? Yeah.
proper English.
Bollywood, bro. They're
Yeah.
written in Roman Urdu. हम बस हैं जो scripts अपनी उर्दू में लिखते हैं. Now I'm not saying Urdu is a bad language to write scripts in. Urdu आपकी movie drama जो भी बेशक उसमें होए उर्दू में होए. But writing it in Roman Urdu allows you to write more descriptive and more detailed action lines, I think, in between the dialogues.
I think just to add here, जो आपके यहाँ पे dramas बन रहे हैं, I think most of them are books and novels and stuff which are already in Urdu. So that's why जो उसकी translation वो जो होती है वो screen पे होती है, that's in Urdu. But the films here, I've seen some scripts वो थोड़ी English में होती हैं.
होती हैं, लेकिन वो भी originally most scripts are written in Urdu. Like let's say Pare Hard Love, right? Half of that there was a script written in Urdu, and then it was also written in English too, because some actors only read Urdu. Another thing, a lot of people don't actually read English.
Maybe this is why our dramas are viewed more in India as well, because maybe like they're emoting better with the Urdu language.
Like
I
the
don't
way
know.
Urdu.
No, I'm not saying you don't change the language that's showing up on screen. You're changing the written language.
How
in the
they're written,
script.
yeah.
So that doesn't make a difference. The reason our dramas work so well in India is because that's all they want. The TV audience there just wants soap opera. Ghar ghar mein kya drama ho raha hai.
Exactly.
And we give them that more than they give them that, because wahan to their dramas are fucking weird. Like we think our dramas are weird. Their dramas are
I used to be
weird,
hooked to
bro.
like fucking Star Plus dramas though, bro.
And everything.
No,
I used to be
those
hooked.
dramas are what we're emulating now. Those dramas are what that's अब ये चल रहा है. पहले जो कहानी घर घर थी
Those are really
those are good dramas. I watched that shit
Have
too.
you seen Kavya Anjali?
No man.
क्या
Take it easy,
drama
take it
था.
easy.
क्या drama था.
I've
Kavya Anjali.
only seen these because my mom used to watch them on TV all the time. But they were they were well shot. You know, zyada wo ye nahi tha, dun, dun, dun. Like there wasn't much of that. But nowadays that's what all dramas are there. And but our dramas now are like their dramas in the 90s.
शिकरी के साथ करके होता है कैमरे की तरफ मिस्टर बजाज बन गए.
Zoom in करेगा ना.
the music.
No, but going back to the earlier point वो रोमन की जो बात करता है, I was watching an interview of Shah Rukh Khan. वो ये कहता है कि whenever I get my script or whatever, मैं सबसे पहले जब अपनी lines deliver करता हूँ, I think of it in English first. How to like deliver my lines.
Same, yeah, same.
Because
same here,
these guys are westernized. जैसा तुमने देखा होगा romantics में. I think that's the reason.
उनकी
Because
education भी
like Aditya Chopra said, you know, he's been watching all these foreign films and everything, so he's writing, thinking in English.
That plus Shah Rukh Khan कहता है कि दिल्ली के अंदर जो theater he used to do, it was more influenced by like, you know.
Well, Delhi was very, you know, English.
तो वो कहते हैं मैं अपने dialogues
India.
पहले English में सोचता हूँ, how like deliver them and stuff.
That's true. That's what I used to do too. But you said something that was a good point. What did you say?
Like Aditya Chopra, all these guys, they're pretty westernized, so they do think in English.
Bro,
like if you were to write a script, I would write a script.
On that point,
on
that point, look at how. So that is, I think, one of the secret ingredients of why the Chopra movies have worked so well. The Aditya Chopra movies, because they've translated the structure of storytelling in English, from English to Bollywood. Not they haven't created a specific storytelling structure for Bollywood itself. They translate it, like वो line dialogue सोचेगा तो वो पहले English में सोच कर उसको translate करेगा, and then that dialogue becomes a powerful, iconic little dialogue instead of just what I think we do in Pakistan is we're trying to create some sort of unique and original structure of storytelling, which we don't need to. It's universal. It's been there for like centuries. Follow it, do it, make it like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but the storytelling we have, you know, like if you take like those folk stories like Heer Ranja and all these guys, they've been written in that language and they have that.
What the stories?
I don't think we've explored.
I'm talking about how filmmakers adapt those stories into the medium of film. Screenplay structure. I'm talking about story structure.
So like when you take that story, you just translate that, ठीक है, उसमें जो भी dialogues होंगे वो आपके उस language में, but the scenes and everything, you can just, you know, be more descriptive.
And if you are one of those people who think in English and your thoughts are in English, then what you can do with that is you can actually expand it, right? You can take the story, you know what, just by watching English cinema, you know what English cinema would do to this moment here. So then you take that and turn it into a Hollywood moment. I think that's what.
But would the directors let you do that?
No, I'm saying that's what, if they did that, that's why they would get iconic dialogues and moments and scenes like Dilwale Dulhaniya and Dar and all these movies. Kal Ho Na Ho, was that?
Kal Ho Na Ho.
Yeah.
Kal Ho Na Ho.
So these movies essentially are like, if you look at it, they're just segments of iconic. They're made so that each scene, there's like 5 में से 2 scene होंगे जो बस they're insane you. And those I think happen, I feel like probably because Aditya Chopra is so influenced by Western Hollywood, Western media.
Exactly. And which is why those films are enjoyed by a foreign audience as well.
Yeah.
You know, why do they watch Bollywood? You know, बेशक with subtitles के साथ होंगे, they can go with the flow. It's the same flow, you know, of the films that
गानों के अलावा वो flow वही है. Even the dialogues that are delivered have been translated from someone's mind through English.
हमारे तो ड्रामा नीचे ही नीचे जाते जा रहे. Like I remember back in the day, PTV.
क्या बात कर रहा है? अच्छे ड्रामे चल रहे हैं.
बहुत अच्छे ड्रामा चल रहे हैं. Good job. Like back in the PTV era, जब I used to watch this drama, Alpha Bravo Charlie and 50-50. There used to be such good dramas. अब the quality of dramas has gone down. लेकिन जिससे भी पूछो वो ये कहते हैं कि लोग देख ही रहे हैं. इसके अलावा कुछ देखते नहीं. Like there's the only thing that they're watching.
It's not false what they're saying. लोग यही देख रहे हैं. लेकिन the problem with that statement is कि जो बनाने वाले
give them more to watch.
हाँ, जो बनाने वाले हैं वही दिखाएंगे ना. अब आप बनाने वाले वही दिखाते रहते हैं तो फिर लोग वही देखते रहेंगे. अगर if the industry is a restaurant, right? All the audiences are customers in there. If you keep feeding them the same fucking shit every day and they have no idea that anything else exists, they're not going to ask for anything else. They're not going to be like, दाल चावल देते रहो. So someone just needs to fucking make a, you know, just do it.
I have a question about you producing. Like you were the producer of Prayer Love, right? And you haven't, I think, ever spoken on the podcast about your experience of like producing and everything.
No.
Idhar bhi wo producing is like Jugaadi, or is it like more sort of balanced?
It's pretty Jugaad. Producing anywhere, even Hollywood. I mean, you haven't probably seen, you guys have seen that Godfather show, how they made The Godfather?
I've seen a few.
I've seen the first few
episodes.
episodes.
The Deal, I think?
The Offer.
The Offer. Yeah. So it's a really accurate description of what producing is like. It's all Jugaadi. You're just running around, you're trying to make shit happen. There's no like, as a producer, there's no place for you to go and get something done. There's no like avenue or platform or institution. Everything you do is unprecedented and you have to figure out how to do it. There's no like, okay, ye karna to aise hoega. ये करना है तो क्या? I just have
Jugaad,
to,
हाँ.
I just go there and figure it out and just talk to the guy. It's mostly
Like
talking.
you're allocated a specific budget. You have to make it work within that budget. You can't.
Yeah,
really
well, that's the
ask
line
for
producer mostly. The line producer handles the budget. The producers handle the like
logistics.
the line producer would tell us कि ये budget है. Then it's mostly logistics. Yeah, logistics, tickets, travel, setting up the shoot before everyone's there. That's all on shoot, and then after the movie's done, then it's all post production supervision.
Are
Production supervisor.
producers supposed to get into the creative aspect as well? Like, no, I don't like.
Not
the
a
scene,
producer
take it out.
producer.
Not a producer producer.
An
Right?
executive producer
Executive
can.
producer can because they're funding the movie.
As a producer, you know your role. You know you're like, okay, even if you watch the cut and you're like, oh, this is a little off, you can talk to someone about it, but you can't be like, I think this should be like this. Your job is just to make sure that whatever you're seeing gets done.
It also depends on the kind of relationship that you have. If you're like a good relationship with the director and you see something and you're a filmmaker like you were, you could probably like point out like this could
You
be
could
done
point it
that
out,
way.
but see, there's a reason in Hollywood, and this wasn't the case up until like somewhere in the mid 1900s. You could have 2 directors per film. You could have multiple directors, 3 directors, 4 co-directed by blah 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 blah. That changed the mid 1900s because it doesn't work. A movie is the nature of a film is that it needs to come from one mind's vision, and everyone else working on that movie needs to be facilitating and believing
On
in
board
that
with
vision.
that vision, yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't work. And only brothers and sisters like Wachowski brothers or Coen brothers, they do
Wachowski
dual
sisters.
billings. Yeah, Wachowski. But if you notice it, you'll never see a director like directed by so and so and so and so. It's never that. It's always one. If there's a second director, he'll get associate director or associate producer. Those are the roles where you can be creative. Producer is strictly like
What did you
money and
enjoy
logistics.
more, producing or being the AD of Schweppes Saab? Like, what was a bigger learning experience for you personally?
Bigger learning producing, yeah, of course.
Producing?
Yeah, because as an AD, you know it's filmmaking, right? Producing is business. So I don't know anything about that, so I think that was good. But AD is a tough job.
Wow.
A lot of the Bollywood actors actually started as ADs also. Ranbir Kapoor was the AD of this film called Black, I think. Amitabh Bachchan just was playing a blind guy. Varun Dhawan was...
these are just fathers positioning their kids with heavy directors so that they get some sort of like reputation.
Yeah, and that's how they got work.
Ritik started with his dad too, I think, on set.
Yeah.
Like, I think Siddharth Malhotra was... I don't think he comes from a filmmaking background or like his parents weren't into like acting and stuff.
Oh, he was
like,
an AD?
He was an AD for one of Karan Johar's film, and then usko pe Student of the Year milti.
See, after watching the Romantics, one thing I figured out: you didn't have to be from a filmmaking family. You could just be friends and associated with them. You know. So even if like he's not the son of a filmmaker, if you are friends with Karan Johar, that means you are on that set. You know the person.
जब शिगरी जब बूढ़ा होगा मेरे बच्चे जाएंगे इसके पास एक्टिंग करने के लिए शिगरी इनको रोल देगा
चाय वाला ड्राइवर
कहेंगे तेरे बाप को भी वो रोल मिला था तुझे भी वो
slap double. No, but yeah, like fuck, what was the point?
Like it doesn't have to be in the family.
Right,
You have to be friends and
yeah, because it was all it was the 90s, so obviously it was a smaller society, but it was all like a certain class of society that they were together. Like the Karan Johar's family, Hrithik Roshan's family, the fucking Chopras, all these.
Yeah.
So I guess it wasn't about like whether your family was in the industry. It was just about are you part of that? Yeah, who you knew? Yeah, basically.
इधर भी तो अभी तक इधर ही पाकिस्तान
I think all industry, LA is all about apparently all about
connections
who
and
you know.
networking.
Yeah.
You know, मैं जाऊंगा LA वहाँ आ जाएगी मेरी connections. Hey, you, the next Superman? Come on. We've been looking for you for 10 years.
पहले वीजा तो लगवा ले अपना.
We would have never cast Henry Cavill if we had found you in 2000 and whatever the fuck. But yeah, I don't think. I hate TikTok. I fucking hate TikTok.
हमें हमारी viewership वहाँ से बहुत आ रही है, by the way.
We get the most.
Literally, we do.
I'm starting a segment
Talk tick
about how much I hate TikTok soon. So you guys stay tuned for that. TikTok itself. The content on TikTok, bro, it's fucking garbage, man. It's fucking insane. It's ruined the world, I think.
It has. Attention spans have been ruined.
Beyond that, attention spans.
You should be supporting TikTok. You make TikToks, bro.
No, but I agree. Like it is destroying attention spans.
You know what's?
Like,
you know what? Here's what I find the most painfully repulsive thing about TikTok is that when people fake scenarios. You know what I mean? Like like give me an example.
Meeting
like,
my girlfriend after she was away for
that kind of
15
shit.
years, and
you've literally staged the camera. You've put a camera here, and you know it's there, and you just you're faking this scenario. Like, why? Who the fuck even thought of this scenario? Like, what the fuck?
But they're trying to act. They're trying to
No!
acting.
That's the thing. They don't like portray.
What is
as
acting? You know the camera's there, and you're
they're
acting.
What is
displaying it
acting?
like-
What acting is? Someone paying you to come
But
on
this
set.
is a smaller version of it.
There's no such thing. That then
So it's not. Everybody
there
wants to be like a superstar.
There are
right?
musicians and
Right,
there are
right.
bedroom musicians. You
Right,
can't
right,
start calling bedroom musicians actual professional
But that's what I'm saying.
musicians.
That's what I'm saying. So sabka dil hota hai. Everybody's, they
करें.
want to do it.
Chase it.
नहीं,
Pursue
लेकिन
it.
हाँ,
वो
they're doing it.
acting नहीं है ना. देखो, acting's like you set up the camera, shoot like a skit or something.
There's
it's
blocking,
done.
there's
That's
dialogue
like
planned.
You're creating a scenario, like the camera's there, and you're like, hey Osama, so I'm gonna.
But I do get Sama's point though. Like these guys are trying to like make it on the mainstream like dramas and stuff, and there's no way for them to do it other than these platforms.
Yeah, there is. No, platform की बात नहीं हो रही. बात हो रही है उस platform पे बन रहा क्या है.
हाँ वो तो ठीक है.
Making, creating stupid ass scenarios, simp ass scenarios, and acting them out to yourself. You gotta have that sort of like self cringe awareness to be like, you know what, this is not.
But bro,
what I should
लेकिन
be doing.
उन्हीं में से कितने सारे लोगों को काम मिल रहे. So the
नहीं.
people who are seeing them, they're like, okay, this is the way.
There's no metric for what you're saying. There's no statistic behind that.
No, she's done
Someone's
it.
gonna walk in and we're gonna act surprised. Oh shit, what happened? And the camera's there.
That's also really bad.
Like
But that's the problem with TikTok. Everything is staged. By the way, 95% of shit you see on TikTok, even the shit that's like like it looks like a real video of something, some shit going on the street, it's mostly staged.
Yeah,
it's mostly always
what
staged.
I have a problem with. Like,
Yeah.
why are you staging that thing?
Yeah.
If you're like,
he's
acting it out
talking
that
about
way.
like real human interactions out in the world that are staged, and which is true. That's the worst thing.
That's just really
Oh, like the helping a stranger.
That kind of
like,
shit.
helping a stranger, meeting someone. Oh, I'm just like gave my mom a gift and something, and her reaction.
That bullshit. Yeah, that's also
those
really
kind of
cringy
things,
and really
yeah.
bad.
That's just
But like, there's this
messed
video like this couple pulls up and this couple fills up their pickup truck, the back of it, with ramen noodles.
Oh shit.
Just like they put a plastic sheet in the back and they just fucking cook the ramen noodles in water in the pickup truck, and they go around driving around. They find one homeless dude who's not a homeless, he's just one of their friends. It's all staged, so he's sitting on these rocks.
Was this on TikTok?
Yeah, he's sitting on these. There's like a whole park. He's sitting on these rocks, just a small area where there's rocks, and then the car pulls up. He's like, "Oh hey, oh yeah, you guys giving out food?" Like, yeah, it's just this bullshit fucking scenario. And then he goes to the back and scoops out ramen noodles from the pickup truck, and he starts eating them, and they cry. And it's just fucking.
man.
And that's the kind of content that's on.
Okay,
cried.
that's
a bit too much.
Yeah, I have a problem with
Yeah.
that.
But the shit that you're talking about, like your reaction and all these, a lot of these TikTokers do
Not
that.
reactions,
How
bro.
both
We're
of
No,
talking
not
about
reactions. I'm talking about the shit that you were saying, scenarios and
but-
stuff.
The contention isn't that a lot do it or not. It's what we're trying to say is how fucking cringy it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
And if people want to pursue acting, do it. By all means, do it on TikTok. Act. Create scenes. You don't have friends? Fuck it. You have a camera, right? You have your phone. You have a light, clearly. Create a scene. Do something unique, interesting. Don't just type a little thing when my boyfriend says no to me, and then make a sad face how you would actually be when your boyfriend says no to you. Like,
Sama makes a lot of these TikToks when your mom
no.
stops answering you or some shit like that. You made one.
oh, so
recently
you make
like
some
that.
scenarios too?
No, I didn't make a scenario. It's a lip sync.
No,
okay.
All might have been lip syncs. I haven't done
But
like
it
scenarios.
is a scenario though.
Well,
It's a
if you
lip
look at the
sync.
overall-
No, it's actually like a lip sync.
It's still fucking cringy, but the lip sync adds a layer of.
Talk about the gaming one. Was that when they call you and then like they stop calling you?
Yeah.
To be honest,
That's a lip sync.
To be honest, yeah, lip syncs are equally as cringy, I think.
TikTok is the one
least,
place.
The least cringiest thing on TikTok would be someone using their own voice, delivering a dialogue, acting it out without cringe. Because when you act, just because you're acting doesn't mean it's okay. Within acting, there's cringy acting and there's normal
yeah,
acting.
तू कभी जाके TikTok के ऊपर हमारे बारे में comments पर तुझे बताए हैं क्या cringe होता है?
Bro, तुझे पता है TikTok पे कैसे लोग हैं? कौन लोग हैं?
क्या मतलब?
बच्चे हैं सारे. क्या मतलब क्या पता
No,
कैसे
there's lots
लोग
of
हैं?
millennials.
Oh,
on
there's
there.
lots of
There's
millennials.
Lots of millennials.
Bro, it's
Well,
a
abhi
widely
aaya
accepted statistic in the whole
It's-
fucking world.
I would
Pakistan
say
ke
the
baare
age
mein
range-
No, in the world, bro. We can Google it right
Most
now.
of them.
No, there's
Google it.
definitely more kids. There's definitely more kids on
I'm
there.
pretty sure. Like, I'm
But
saying the
there's a
demographic. There's
shitload
like a
of
split
millennials
also.
Yeah,
on
but
there
you
too,
you don't go by minorities when you're talking about statistics. You go by the majority.
But then that content is like by those kids or by that audience for that audience. It's not for us.
Who? No, but
You know, like-
the content creators aren't kids. Notice that.
So say an audience is made.
Well, I mean, some of them are. A lot of them are kids, I guess.
उसी की
Yeah.
audience से एक आपकी audience create होगी. Now even the millennials who are coming in, like, you come in, you're like, take a ye content hai. This is what works
उनके लिए
on
बन रहा है, बच्चों
TikTok,
के लिए,
so you're
हाँ.
going to start doing that too. It's not for you.
No, but I'm
It's for
saying
that
like,
audience.
but I'm saying like, why do you have to? Like, दुनिया में कब ये जरूरत बन गई कि TikTok है तो मैंने TikTok करना ही है? क्या जरूरत है?
Views वहाँ पे आ रहे हैं. A lot
fun.
of
नहीं,
things
a
are
lot of
being
people do it for
channeled
fun.
out there.
But you can do a
They're
lot
getting
different-
those
you-
brand
plus-
deals and everything. Like the whole
we'll say-
influencer
हाँ,
thing.
yeah, we'll say it.
That's coming. From
That plus organic growth, bro. Organic
So you're saying
growth.
all these reasons that you're putting out makes TikTok not cringy?
No, it's
The platform,
cringy,
it's-
but it's sort of like an explanation that okay, maybe this is why they are.
But ये तो वही बात
Yeah,
है, ये तो वही बात हो गई ना
It's
फिर.
it's cringy, but at the
You're-
end of the day, they're
Okay.
having fun. They're having fun with it. Yeah.
Great, good point. But then, what is your problem with the? How can you have a problem with the producers in Pakistan saying, "लोग तो यही चाहते हैं," and then they keep making the same dramas? But वो भी
I don't-
वो भी फिर सही कर
I
रहे
don't
हैं.
have a problem
Like,
with that.
we're just saying
You don't
कि-
have a problem with that?
I personally think कि मुझे
Are you?
और किसी में content
Aren't
देते
you
हैं.
a filmmaker?
I am, but what I'm saying, hear me out. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि मुझे और किसी में content बनाना है, लेकिन they're making content for the masses. What the masses are watching might not be something that I like watching. You get what I'm saying?
So where's your opinion? Where's your impact on all of this? If you're like it's okay if they do this and this,
See,
then
that's a
where's your
generalized
impact?
thing. But with TikTok, it's more personalized. Like I'm putting out what I want to, and then people
But you're
decide
just
whether
but,
they want to
no,
watch
but
it
you're
or
just
not.
putting out what everyone else is putting out, right? You're not making anything new.
Not all the time.
But you're not making anything new. You're not.
There's
you're not
what you're talking about
innovating.
is trends.
Are you innovating on TikTok?
What you're talking about is trends. Trends happen. Yes, everyone does a trend.
Well, say YouTube
A certain
video thing,
song-
even we
a certain-
follow trends, yeah.
A certain song comes along, a certain
Yeah, yeah.
dance or whatever. But then there's like actual creative stuff that people do, like cringy or not.
No,
right?
people innovate for sure. Yeah.
People innovate. So that's what I'm saying. So with TikTok, it's more personalized. Like if I decide like, I wonder if I do a skit, like a little mini 5, 10 second skit like this and put it out. Now it's up to the people whether they want to watch it or not. It'll either
Plus,
bomb
Samad, the
or
other
it'll
thing is
take
that
off.
the growth on
With-
TikTok, organically, you can grow a lot. With other
Voto, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's more personalized.
yeah.
But even with that
Like-
growth, like you can't monetize TikTok in Pakistan.
I mean, in a way, you
How the
can.
You
sys-
can
yeah,
get sponsor
you
deals
can.
eventually.
But
but
you
can.
but you can't monetize the platform
On
itself.
platform itself.
The
you-
actual
but-
platform, yeah. They're
Yeah.
working on it. That's from what I got.
Like,
today.
I thought
Yeah.
you said that once you reach 10,000 followers or something, you can start.
That's what I'm saying. They're
monetizing.
working on it because the whole conversion rate and all that it's pretty bad.
Do-
like it comes
do-
down to like pennies almost.
Do TikTokers outside of Pakistan get paid well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
on the platform?
Yeah, they get a
No, they
shitload
don't
of money,
get
bro.
the TikTok CPM isn't that much. It's very
Really?
It's a fraction compared to even YouTube.
Because they were like Bella
But the views
Poarch
are a
and all
lot
these
more as
people.
well. Like
The views
thousand
accumulate a lot
likes and
more,
everything.
yeah.
But they get
that's
paid.
a lot
लेकिन
less.
Like, they get
लेकिन वो
paid.
views आप एक second के लिए भी देख लो तो that's considered a view.
Yeah, and you're watching
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah. There's no
So
like
there's like a different metric
yeah.
for views on YouTube and on
but the
TikTok.
CPM is still like it's like cents. It's it's like 0.02 or 0.03.
I think most of them make their money off of like brand
Sponsor
deals
deals,
and
of course,
sponsorship.
Yeah.
One thing I'll hand over to like the TikTok platform. It's a very non-judgy and very fun platform. Like
The
people
fuck are you talking about?
What? TikTok is
No,
the most
they're the
toxic
most
platform
toxic,
in the
judgy
world,
people.
bro.
non-judgy in the sense like you kind of just like get up and do your thing. Like you don't have to think
No, but
twice, thrice, 10 times.
TikTok is
Because-
the most toxic platform out there right now. More than YouTube, more than
Like,
fucking Instagram.
Are
more
you
than,
saying that or you read that?
I've read that. That's all over the place.
But
I
you
mean,
don't-
and even
I
by,
think not more
even,
than Instagram
no,
though.
Instagram's
definitely
pretty
more than
toxic as well.
but not as toxic because even just look at our
The comments?
the interactions
Yeah.
we're getting.
But it's like more comedic trolling, like taking the piss.
No, no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
you
no,
think
no,
Andrew
no.
Tate is a comedic troller, so I don't know, bro. I don't know what your definition of that is.
No.
I don't think it's comedic trolling. I think people
No.
genuinely
he's
hate
right
us.
about
yeah.
that. You just don't give a fuck about it, so you don't like go into the comments and to,
TikTok
like,
is
build and stuff.
it's a hate fest.
But other people like they'll be over there like hating and like even if you go through our comments, there are some people who will
Yeah.
like a lot of them like genuinely have like a hate towards like whatever the fuck we're doing.
yeah,
Huge
that,
amount.
I mean,
TikTok
That's not on
TikTok is-
Instagram. It's on
It's
TikTok.
not, yeah, TikTok is known for its hateful audience. It's like
I think what I meant to say was me personally, like I really don't have
You
to
don't
think
give a
twice,
fuck.
thrice, 10 times
Yeah.
over. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
you don't
with
give a
Instagram, it's like it's so beautified and it's so
well, I mean, you don't have to think about that on Instagram too. Why are you thinking about that on Instagram so
not
much?
like
you
think like I'm not gonna like spend a whole
You just
day
mean
on
that
it.
on Instagram you can't throw up a story of you jumping around, hopping, skipping, dancing, and shit.
Yeah, like it's got to be more well thought out.
Because
it's gotta be more
there's a certain
aesthetic. It's got to be
standard
more.
for-
Yeah, there's like a standard.
Instagram,
You know?
but for
So his
And it's a
problem-
person.
So
Yeah.
basically,
It's not about a standard.
He's like YouTube, nah, too much work. Instagram, nah, too much standard.
They
TikTok.
make- I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, I think we're guys. I think we have reached the conclusion of this episode. And yeah,
Thanks, Mr. Rogers.
get back. Check us out next week, and stay tuned for a React video too. Sam Kabulati, take it over.
Yo. All right, guys. Then leave a like, comment, leave the love, subscribe to the channel. 10K subs. Let's do it. Stay tuned. Next week, nothing happens here.